Welcome back to the Breakdown with Luke. Today we're going to be taking a look at Anker's new 60,000 milliamp battery pack. This has up to 140 watts out, 200 in total. It can be charged by solar panels, USB-C, and a whole lot to offer with this. We're going to break down the pros and cons, talk to you about why you may want to consider this for your emergency kit or maybe everyday use depending on what you do with it. First, a few disclaimers. This was not a review unit. I did buy it myself to review for you. And you can find this on Amazon in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. Pricing on this changes so rapidly, I hate to give you a price and have it be wrong, so I'll put a link there. Now this is a slightly updated version of a model that was already on the market that I've reviewed before. I'll put a link to that up in the corner. But if you want to check that out, but I'm going to break down some differences in this. They still sell the older, slightly cheaper model. Why you may want to consider that than this also in this video. If you like what we do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button or hitting that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so they recommend our videos to some more people. It really does help us. With that said, let's dive into it. So let's just start taking a look at the actual device. So you got a bunch of charging ports, 2 standard USB outs, 3 USB-Cs. Now, there is a 140 watt. They are clearly marked here on which one does what. So you have 15 watts, 100, okay, there we go. 15 watts, 100 watts, and 140 watts max up to 200 watts. So you can't do both the 140 and the 100 at the same time. Expect 240. It'll just cap both at about 100. Now it does also clearly mark which one of these ports are in and out for USB-C charging. Pay attention to that. If you plug it in just to an out port, it's just not going to charge the device if you plug this into a wall charger. It also has a display screen here that shows how much battery power is left, how fast you're using it, how much time you have to remain either to charge it or how much time you have remaining to continue to use it to charge other devices. Let's take a look at everything that came with it. Oh yeah, and there's a handy little strap to carry around with. But let's take a look at everything that came with this and talk about the pros and cons of it. Starting off with, we already talked about the fact that it's 200 watts, but no single USB-C port goes out up to 200 watts. They're 15 watts, 100 watts, and max of 140 watts with that, which is nice because 140 watts will charge most laptops that use USB-C with that, so it's a pretty nice little touch there. If you're like me and you're buying this to ensure your laptop continues to be powered in a blackout, this is a pretty nice option. I do my work online, so it's very important that I maintain power no matter where I am. Now there is an older model of this that's also 60,000 milliamps. Few things. This has faster charging in and out. It also includes a solar panel charger on it, but it does not have the built-in light. The other one includes a built-in light you can use as like a lamp in case of an emergency. There is also an app on this that you can use to monitor it from your cell phone. I've used several Anker devices with that. I personally have not found a use for it, but it is a nice option there. Overall, it's a really nice 60,000 milliamps. With this is enough to give you like 10 charges of a new iPhone, for example. Depending on your laptop or other devices, it will vary wildly. But if you have a new iPhone out there, a standard, I would expect to easily get 10 charges, making this a great emergency power device to keep in your backup. Now, if you have a solar panel, you can connect this to the solar panel either through a USB-C cable to your solar panel or with the solar in 28 volt adapter that many solar panels come with to help recharge this during the day and then have it run at night. If you live in hurricane country, earthquake country, tornado country, let's be honest, some part of the country you're in a potential where you could lose power. Maybe you're up north where blizzards and ice storms can knock out power for an extended period of time. Having a battery pack like this can help ensure you're ready to go. Now it's also pretty small, pretty light for its 60,000 capacity and 140 watts out, which makes it good for you going camping. Well, we all say, well, you want to get away from stuff. Yeah, I do want to get away from stuff, but I also like to know I can contact home if I'm boondocking in an emergency. Hey, T-Mobile is now testing out their text messages from space with Starlink, so you can always be connected. It's good to have a power source like this to make sure your phones can connect in case of an emergency if you're out there in the rural areas. Overall, 2 thumbs up. It's a nice battery pack. 60,000 milliamps is a huge amount of power. It's a decent price to put into an emergency kit or for everyday use, depending on what you want. And I love the fact that this is not only powerful to charge my phones, tablets, wireless earbuds, it's also powerful enough to charge my Lenovo Yoga laptop through USB-C in case of a power outage. Well, that's it for today. If you want to find this on Amazon, I'll put a link to it in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. If you like what we do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button or hitting that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Until next time, take care, be safe. We'll be back again real soon.